Pisces, let's start immediately with your reading. We have here the moon, Yemaya, and Oshun. Notice that Yemaya is giving the back to the moon. Then we have Oshun, Yemaya looking towards Oshun. And Oshun is the Orisha that is usually related with love and money. And then right below it we have the Pope, Saint Peter. We have Saint Norbert, the page or squire of coins, and the Ten of Cups. And Saint Norbert, the story behind him is that he sold everything in order to follow the gospel. He left everything. He sold everything, technically, to follow the gospel. Okay? And then we have here the Three of Wands, Sun, Aries, the Eight of Pentacles, Mercury, Virgo. And now we're starting seeing a pattern that is emerging. We have Oshun, money. We have Saint Norbert, selling and buying. And then we have here Sun, Aries, a new beginning, a project, something that starts. And Mercury, Virgo, Mercury, paperwork, communication, but in this instance it's mainly paperwork. So we are seeing here paperwork, money, and selling and buying. We're talking about transactions. It could be commercial transactions. It could be that you buy or sell a car, a vehicle. It could be that you buy or sell a house, an apartment. It could be that you rent an apartment, a car, whatever it is. But this is monetary transactions. And that's the emphasis here in this reading. And then right next to these other cards, these other previous three cards, we have the Strength, we have the King of Pentacles, and we have the Chariot. And this is a very interesting reading, especially these three cards, because it's very similar to the other ones where Saint Norbert was. Saint Norbert was the only one in an upright position. The same thing with the King of Pentacles. The Strength and the Chariot are upside down. The same as the Pope and the Ten of Cups that were upside down. So what we have here is technically a warning. And what they're letting you know is that if you are in a situation that you desperately, because it sounds like you need to get out of a situation, whatever it is the situation, it sounds like probably financially, economically, you are a little bit tight, whatever it is the situation, the tarot cards are saying that technically this month is not the best time for investment. This is not the best time for buying or selling, whatever it is that you have in mind of buying or selling. So my best advice is if you can postpone the selling and the buying till probably November, it would be probably better than doing it during the month of October, because it's going to give you a lot of headaches. There's going to be a lot of problems, a lot of difficulties with all these transactions, and highly probably it's not going to work. And if you buy a car, it might end up being a lemon, like they say here. So I would be very careful. I will keep this in the back of my head, like in the back burner, this warning, because the tarot cards, what they're saying and insinuating is that anything that is related with transaction is not going to look very well during this month. Okay, so they're like giving you the warning, so you are aware, and so you are aware. So in other words, don't get involved in any commercial transaction. Don't buy, don't sell during this month. If you can prolong, postpone, better. If you can't, my advice is work with Saint Anthony of Padua, with the Divine Child of Atocha, A-T-O-C-H-A, Atocha. Work with them. You can work with Saint Peter. You can work with Ganesha if you want, if you are into this kind of stuff. Or if you are a Santero, you practice Santeria, I would advise you to start working with Elewa and Ogun, or both. Okay? Well, Elewa, Ogun, and Ochosi, the warriors, because it's gonna be very up the hill for you. Okay? And you need that help if you are willing to take the chance. Okay? That's all I have for you, and till the next one.